Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading for June 2022. But before we hop into these cards, let's hear from our sponsor today, Keen. Keen is an online service that gives you access to vetted psychics and spiritual advisors from the comfort of your own home 24/7, which makes it so easy and convenient to use anytime you need guidance. I was nervous but excited about my first experience with Keen this year, but my advisor was so comforting and her accuracy really shocked me. Not only was she able to pinpoint some key changes in my life, but also gave me some great love advice, which we all need, tarot readers included. To get started on the website or the app, you just have to answer a quick survey to match you with the right advisor, and then you can start chatting. Use the link on the screen to get your first 10 minutes for $1.99. After that, it will depend on the advisor that you choose, but no worries. There's a satisfaction guarantee. For any of your love or life questions, try Keen today for $1.99. It's linked on the screen as well as in the description box and in the comments. Thank you so much for watching that, Taurus. So let's go ahead and hop right into these cards. What does Taurus need to know about June 2022? What does the zodiac sign Taurus need to know about June 2022? What will they experience in June? Yes, the female issue. Emaya in reverse. What will Taurus, I'm talking about Gemini. What will Taurus experience in June? Look at you. I've been picturing you the whole time. Ace of Earth, Four of Earth. Two more cards. What does Taurus need to know about June 2022? What will they experience? Issue in reverse. And one more. What does Taurus need to know about June 2022? Thank you very much. Eight of Water. Okay. So I heard intuitively trying to get something off the ground. That's what I heard. You need to get it off the ground. It's not off the ground yet, right? Mind you, there's not really any cards that say that. But intuitively, that's what I sense. I feel like you're trying to get something off the ground and you just haven't quite yet. This doesn't have to be financially though, but although it does show up in your finances cards, you're spending too much money, you're not making enough money, or you're making plenty, but you're not giving, like you're giving too much away. Something's not, and that's partially the reason why some of it's not getting off the ground. I feel like you have a fantastic idea or a fantastic start in something in the month of June. Like you may have the resources for something, or you start a new job, or you have a great idea and you like want to hop right into it, but it's almost like you haven't gotten it off the ground due to money, or due to a lack of feeling like you're worthy, or a lack of feeling like you have the resources. For some of you, you have gotten it off the ground, it's just not solid. I love you. I love you. Moving forward, there is some sort of celebration that may come up this month. This could be a wedding. This can be a birthday party. This could be, a milestone. Like there's a celebration. There's a need to party. If nothing else, good vibes. For some of you, this could be love. But I don't 100% sense that. Although that's a possibility. Like I feel like you and someone else could definitely be in a relationship or be on good terms. Something's going on there, but I don't think that's the reason for this card specifically. So paired with this good luck, Taurus, is like there's this sense of being emotionally overwhelmed, or just overwhelmed in general. There may be a lot going on in some sort of situation. So it's almost like as you have these positive things going on, this relationship, this love, this everything's good, there's also this background thing of like feeling lazy, feeling overwhelmed. You don't want to do everything. And maybe this is related to why this thing isn't off the ground. For some of you, you are this, like your significant other, they may have lighter or fairer skin, doesn't have to be. But for some of you, your significant other is a little off right now. They may be a little emotional. They may also be pregnant, which is why they're a little off. They don't know it yet, or you don't know it yet, but they might be pregnant. Also, I'm just saying also over and over again. I'm picking up multiple things, but it's like the passion for something has been lost, and that could be why something's going off, not on point anymore either. Because we have the female issue and issue here. So it's like the feminine energy is up, the nurturing is up, the emotion, the feeling is up, but the action is down, okay? Just an observation. So let's see what's going on here. Let's get more detail in this relationship. What does Taurus need to know about June 2022? What does the zodiac sign Taurus need to know about June 2022 in their love and relationships? What are they experiencing? Cool with whatever. That makes sense. Why? Feel free to pause these if you want to read them thoroughly. What does Taurus need to know about their love and relationships in June 2022? Thank you. Meow. I play too much. What is Taurus experiencing in their love and relationships in June 2022? Sunshine. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm gonna say it flat out. With this cool card, it's pretty much like being pretty much living in the now. No commitment, being casual. That could be very much true for some of you. Some of you could just be really enjoying your single life. You're not really thinking too hard about what's going on, what's not going on. You're having fun. You're being free-spirited. You're going out on dates. You're enjoying the sun. You're minding your business. You're all type of happy. For those in relationships, though, you may be being a little bit too cool or too casual for your partner. So they may feel like you're not taking something seriously enough. Whether they're saying it or not, they just may feel like you're being lazy, or you're not expressing your love like you used to, or you are expressing it, but they feel like they need more. Like you may be just being a little too chill for the person that you're dealing with, which is where this frustration is coming from. So, we have shaking your head in disbelief, frustrated, annoyed, focus on the solution rather than the problem. That may be what you're telling them. Because I get for some of you that they're coming off left field. Because you're you, and because you're an earth sign and you're stable, you may not respond that way. But I feel like mentally you might be like, what is wrong with you? Like, get it together. Like, that's kind of what you're thinking. Or it could be vice versa as well. This is very possible, vice versa. But yeah, for some of you, that you're being too cool for that person, and that's frustrating for you, or they're frustrated with you. Okay? There's really nothing else here. Otherwise, it's very fun. It's very optimistic. Like I said, there may be some going out. Like, there's some enjoyment going on. The vibes are high. It's just that one situation that's like a little bit of a bummer in your relationships, okay? And I do feel like this is romantic, but it does not have to be. This can be reflective of another relationship or like friendship. And people are really attracted to you this month too, Taurus. I wouldn't be surprised if you had a little more interaction than you normally do with people that aren't in your circle, I guess. So clarity for my Tauruses in relationships. What do they need to know? Any other clarity for Taurus? Okay, this can be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Love it. Yeah, so the one that you're in a relationship with might be the one. Oh, and there's also a separation card. Strong message to... Ooh, two strong messages. Y'all might be tiptoeing on separating for some reason. I'm not saying don't, because couples need to go through what they need to go through. People need to go through what they need to go through. But if you're tiptoeing on it, this is kind of like a quick little... that y'all probably gonna end up back. This might be a right now thing. Because I feel like this person is your person. Or the person before that is your person. But you know this though. This is not something that I'm telling you and like taking my word for it type thing. I feel like whoever it is, you know who it is. And you need to decide if who you're currently with is if it's that person, then, consider that they may be considering separation or vice versa. Or that the person before them or a person before them is the one and you're in the wrong relationship. But you do your thing, okay? So clarity, what does Taurus need to know about their career and finances? What does Taurus need to know about their career and finances in June 2022? Woo! What is Taurus experiencing in their career and finances in June 2022? Give me another one, Spirit. What do they need to know? What messages do you have for them? Okay, a lot of blue. A lot of blue. It's safe for you to receive. Positivity, faith, and optimism. Have the courage to ask for and receive help. And conscious consumer. Yeah. So you kind of got the problem that Aries had last month. As soon as it comes in, it goes out. As soon as you get some money, it goes out. I think we said that earlier. And I think that's just the nature of Taurus. You like your luxury. You like your comfort. So, if this is bothering you, spend that bread. Okay, I don't like this anymore. Spend that bread. Like, I feel like that's your general attitude towards life. So I feel like you need to be more conscious about how you spend your money. Not so that you can restrict, but just so that you can have for whatever this thing is that you're not getting off the ground quite yet, my love. So that might be something you need to consider this month, Taurus. It's just being more careful and being more insightful about your money. This card does also talk about like buying more ethically and environmentally friendly. Here nor there, the world would obviously, that maybe benefit all of us for us to do that, buying things that are organic and so on and so forth. I'm hearing for somebody that's going to come into play this month, like organic cotton, organic foods, like whether you have an issue with it or you embrace it, something of that nature comes up for you this month. So watch out for that. With this, have the courage to ask for help, and it is safe for you to receive. First of all, the throat and heart chakra may be important for you this month, but ask. There is something you are trying to something you are trying to bulldoze by yourself that you need a little help with. And I think a lot of it has to do with pride. You don't want to have to ask because you may have asked too much, or you may have never had to ask. So you may feel ashamed about asking. Ask. It's okay for you to receive. It's okay for somebody to help you. Especially if they have good intentions, and especially if you just ain't got it. Like if your feet are like dangling off the ground, child, ask for somebody to help you get down. Like, don't be trying to do that yourself. Like, it's a difference between like you could do it and you're just not, versus like you're literally on your last leg and then you like, I ain't gonna ask nobody for help. Like, you're on your last leg if you don't let somebody help you. Okay, that is something that may come into play this month. Specifically, I don't even think this is at work though. I feel like this is outside of work, Taurus. I really do. I feel like outside of your job, this is something that one-on-one, like in your personal life, that you may have to ask for. But it could be at work. If you need a bailout, you need a bailout. You know what I mean? And no matter what the response is that you get, it's okay. It's enlightening either way. Okay? Yep. And then just keep the faith. Like I said, whatever this thing is you're having a hard time getting off the ground, even if it's just choosing one thing and then getting it off the ground, you gotta have faith in it first. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things just boil down to just generally believing that it can happen and then going from there. Okay? So clarity. Any advice for my bulls? Any advice for Taurus in June 2022? What should my Taurus focus on? What should Taurus focus on in June 2022? One more, spirit guides. Thank you. I said one more. They give me 160. What's going on? Psychic abilities. Trust. Trust came out a lot since I've been doing these. Happiness. And fertility. I'm gonna keep these really direct and simple. Your trust, because this card can go either way. This card can be keeping things close to your chest, but I don't feel that for you. Or this can be being open. And I think a part of your happiness this month, Taurus, is being open. Open enough to have open conversations and ask for what you need, but also open enough to embrace the happiness that's trying to come towards you, which I don't think that Taurus has an issue with that. I think just sometimes you might get in your head a little bit. So this month may be the one where you have to embrace that happiness or go seek what makes you happy. And that starts with planting your seeds, fertility. Like I said, some of you could have a pregnant, significant other or be pregnant. But I think this is actually planting these seeds. You're going to get this idea. You're going to get this ability this month, whatever. Plant the seed. so that you can see something grow for next month or the month after that, so on and so forth. And psychic ability. Some of you may go to a psychic this month or like a tarot reader or something like that. That's very possible. But this card speaks of intuition and trusting yourself. Part of this is just trusting your path and trusting this insight that you get this month, this idea that you're trying to go after. But some of this, for some of you, if you're becoming more spiritual, and you may need to start looking for communities online, TikTok, Instagram, wherever, more communities that support this open-mindedness that you're getting into this month. Okay, Taurus? Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below, and follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. Remember, I love you and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.